Miami, 2026, the World Cup bronze medal match. England arrive here carrying the weight of a heartbreaking extra-time semifinal defeat to Argentina. But despite that fresh disappointment, there's a massive milestone on the line. A victory today would secure third place, England's highest World Cup finish in exactly 60 years. To put that in perspective, the last time an England men's team achieved a better result was their ultimate victory at Wembley back in 1966. You can see the difference in motivation right from the kickoff. While England are eager to rewrite their modern record books, France step onto the pitch with heavy, disconnected body language, looking completely drained from their own semifinal exit. With England playing for a legacy record and France struggling to find their rhythm, the first 45 minutes become a study in what happens when one side is simply more prepared for the whistle. England capitalize immediately. Just 2 minutes and 16 seconds after the referee blows the whistle, Declan Rice steals the ball, drives forward, and buries the opening goal. This tactical map highlights exactly how England dismantle them. Notice how the French defensive block is clustered and entirely static. England's attackers bypass this structure completely, pushing straight past their vulnerable right flank with blistering speed. The resulting pressure is relentless. Marcus Rashford answers the call shortly after, finding space and hammering home a beautifully struck shot to push the lead to 3-0. Then Bukayo Saka joins the demolition, clinically finishing a brilliant passing sequence. 45 minutes in, it's 4-0, and England are treating the French backline like cones on a training ground. England enters the tunnel with a 4-goal cushion and absolute tactical control. However, that lead forces them to defend a massive result against the most potent attacking roster in the world for an entire second half. The moment the second half starts, the dynamic flips. France abandons their passive structure, swarming the English penalty box with desperate, aggressive runs. Kylian Mbappe sounds the alarm. He cuts through the defense to score his 9th goal of the tournament, taking command of the Golden Boot race, and finally waking his team up. That single strike breaks the dam. Before England can reorganize, France blitzes them again, scoring a second time to make it 4-2 and entirely erasing England's first-half swagger. The English defense is now visibly panicking, and the seemingly impossible becomes a reality. France violently breaks the line a third time, burying the ball in the net and reducing the deficit to a single goal. This chart shows exactly why that goal matters so much. As you watch Mbappe's total surge past the legends of the game, that specific strike crowns him as the undisputed all-time top goal scorer in World Cup history. England's defensive shape, so disciplined in the first half, is now purely reactive. They are dropping deeper with every French attack, struggling to clear the ball or sustain possession past the halfway line. In just 15 frantic minutes, the match mutates from a celebratory procession into a sheer fight for survival. England completely ditches their tactical playbook, throwing bodies back just to keep their heads above water. To stop the bleeding, they need an outlet. They find one when Jed Spence intercepts the ball, launches a run into the French box, and draws a foul to win a penalty. Bukayo Saka grabs the ball. He is standing over the spot just minutes after his team's dominance completely collapsed around him. He steps up, strikes it pure, and hits the back of the net. It's a World Cup hat-trick for Saka, granting England a 5-3 lead. Looking at the timeline of the match, you can see how these clusters of goals stack up entirely in the second half. Right after Saka's penalty, Ousmane Dembele carves through the defense to score for France, pulling the margin back to 5-4. We aren't watching a tactical football match anymore. This constant, heavy-handed trading of goals has turned the contest into a chaotic, entirely unpredictable shootout. Finally, Jude Bellingham steps in to shut the door. He delivers a clinical finish for his 7th goal of the tournament, sealing the victory for England and putting an end to the scoring. A 6-4 scoreline is a statistical outlier for a major tournament. It reflects a total abandonment of the conservative, low-risk defending that usually defines these final rounds. But look beyond the hardware at the sheer volume of history packed into 90 minutes. You have Saka's hat-trick, Mbappe claiming the all-time scoring crown, and England securing the bronze. In the end, the absence of defensive pressure produced 10 goals in 90 minutes, a total that equals the highest scoring matches in the history of the competition.